Hi everybody, I'm Dee.
And I'm Jay.
And we are Pero
DJ. And welcome back to New Statendam, I should say.
Yeah. We
are continuing on with a brand new series, which is the 14-day Norway-focused cruise. Norway. They call this one North Cape and the Midnight Sun.
Even though the sun is kind of setting at this point, because it's like almost September, but still really cool.
You're not wrong. So we've already been through our Amsterdam day and our sea day. Very uneventful, but we are collecting up footage to use for later.
Correct.
Amsterdam, the back-to-back process, there was literally nothing you didn't have to get off the ship.
They just gave you new cards in your mailbox. Nothing was different. It was just like doing, you were just like staying on the ship, basically. And then new people joined.
Yeah, but today we are in Alesund, Norway. No, I've heard Alesund.
Yeah, that's all I've heard.
I'm just going to say all of them. Now, the first thing that we looked up that you should do when you come here is Trollstigen.
Yeah.
It's a scenic road. It's closed. They had too many landslides this year. It was only open a few weeks.
It's closed for a good reason, obviously.
Yeah.
It's not safe, but it looks beautiful, and that would have been really, really cool. But yeah, don't do that if it's dangerous.
No, so it's been closed for about 2 months at this point. It's been closed more than it was open this season. So we're not doing Trollstigen.
Correct.
So in the absence of that, we are just going to get off, explore the town, see what fun we can get up to, and use an AllTrails map.
The other thing you should look up is the weather. So the weather today is supposed to be about 100% rain and 25-mile-an-hour wind.
Yeah.
So we're going to get up to what we can get up to. Obviously, we're dressed for the rain, so it'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll see what we can see.
Exactly.
So let's get breakfast and let's go.
Let's go.
Alesund. Hello, quick breakfast. We have begun with bananas, coffee, and juice, and we've ordered breakfast bagels. So here is our goal for the day, the city walk in Ålesund, 2.6 miles. It looks like a nice way to discover architecture and just get a feel for the city. There it is, sesame bagel sandwich. I've got sausage, bacon, and hash brown on the sides. Dee has just gone a bagely.
I get too full otherwise. It's really good though.
Well, gangways are here on deck A. So it looks like we'll cut through this terminal building. There are no drops coming out of the sky just yet. Norway, why are you always so pretty?
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Well, they've got trains, they've got hop-on, hop-offs. I see signs that say bus to the aquarium. So lots of options once you get out here. Well, choo-choo to you. We're gonna cut across the old crosswalk zebra crossing. Yes, I saw online they are still selling Trollstigen trips. You just can't do the entire thing. So I'd rather wait, maybe a future visit, we can do it right. We're just going to follow these that look like troll footprints. I think they're leading us to the heart of town here. Well, actually, let us abandon those footsteps and head in the closest direction to connect to the AllTrails route. Hopefully this route will also take us to the town center, but we will see what they want us to see. Oh, they are really leaning into the theme. I like it. So they're known for moose and trolls?
Yeah, Norway's known for moose.
Look at all. Okay. We're getting sucked in by this store. Can we find a pin for me? Judging by the size of this store, I'm going to say yes. Moose salami, reindeer salami. Oh, look at all this stuff. I could have a whole Norway snack pack. You're finding giant socks for my giant feet. Oh, those are enormous. 100% wool. That's a little strong for me. I don't need that much heat protection. I have found a little pin with the name of the town on it. I also found some socks. I won't show those because maybe I'll wear these to dinner tonight. So just hold on. Now, for some reason, they only sell them as 4 socks. Huh, that's okay. And just like that, the rains have come. Yeah, so I'm now the proud owner of 2 pairs of identical Norway socks. So I'm just going to have to wear them twice this trip. Well, we're officially switching to GoPro mode. And we have joined the approved path. There are only a few waypoints on this route that actually have information about where we are. So mostly we're just going to be staring off at gorgeous buildings. I know there's a lot of, Art Nouveau architecture.
Yeah.
I should probably Google what that means. Dee has really gotten into reading this trip, and I think being that it's raining, we might do a little bit more jumping into stores and shopping. So
I've already read 5 books.
It's true. Looks like an old apothecary turned into a bookstore. This is not only a bookstore, it is a museum. There's a whole section with exhibitions back there. What? Look at all these books. They have bird prints. So it looks like about $12 to go in this particular museum. They have a cafe. Well, that's interesting. Art Nouveau. There's that word again. We'll go back out into the world. Oh, look at these buildings. I'm sure somebody in the comments can tell me if these are in fact Art Nouveau or Art. All I know is Art Nouveau and Art Deco. They're definitely not Art Deco. No. And Art Linkletter. They're not Art Linkletter. They got rib boats down there. I wonder where they go riding on their rib boats. Obviously they do kayaking. And let photos by Dee capture all this architecture. I know you like the side street shots, the buildings. Well, there are some words and things. We are going to continue down to the other side of the water. They have benches. Oh, these look like they're designed so you could sit up on them sideways and rest your back upon the arm there.
Oh, nice.
A different section of waterfront, yeah. Folks walking around at kind of a little lighthouse over there. What kind of cool looking chunky bird is that?
I think it's just an older crow.
Hi, it's an old crow medicine show. Work all day, then you hit the bottle. I know, it means like skinny road ahead. Look at these boats. That's cool.
It's beautiful.
Oh, I see. We are making our way up here to the Lighthouse Loop. Nice. Well, the drops have really calmed back down, so let's change over to the good camera again for the walk out to the lighthouse, if we can. I do kind of feel like I'm walking through somebody's property, but hey, here is the access ramp for the lighthouse. Now, there are no side rails on this unit, so don't act a fool. No horseplay up here. You might get bonked down.
Gorgeous.
What noises am I hearing? When I was walking in Norway. That's not how that goes. A whole bunch of folks just cleared out from up here, so perfect timing to come check this out. This is the honeymoon suite for the hotel. Whoa! I like that. The sign also said something about not trying to open the door because it will rattle and scare the honeymooners. To the moon! Hey, you've got a variation of the Norwegian flag up there. Big old anchor. Oh, there are some steps to get down, so you don't have to walk on that high side, I guess. And then you have a little handrail on one side.
Well, I mean, just don't walk over that.
Yeah, just don't go that way. Well, those are construction noises I was hearing earlier. Okay, we see them in the distance now off to the right. Yeah, definitely bumpier and trickier to actually walk on the lower side. That top thing was remarkably smooth, so I guess you can go whichever way you like. We're going to come out here and turn to the right. Well, from our cute street, we are now supposed to veer over and climb up these stairs. All right, let's get vertical. This trail said it had about 160 some odd feet in gain, so I think we found it.
Hey, we're in the woods.
Bye. Dee was never to be seen again. She went into the deep dark woods.
Get over here.
And welcome back to Nature Walking with Dee and Jay.
In Norway.
Well, there's the little construction zone down there. Lots of steps, lots of choices. We're following our route and going this way. Dee has found some slugs up here.
If you don't like them, don't watch that picture.
Oh no.
I think they're cool.
Guys, avert your eyes if you don't like slugs. Oh no.
They're cute.
Hey friends. Alright, I think this is the last climb. Hallelujah, we found the flat ground again. Oh, there's a cute little building we had been seeing above our heads. It has what I call an onion dome on top of it. So we're going to come up here to this white house and turn right. Well, time to go off-road again. We've got a nice little uphill walking trail. What are these little jellyfish-looking dingly-doos? We're torn between persimmon, weird looking pomegranate.
The goldenberry thing you had on the river cruise?
They don't look like Cape gooseberries to me, but you know what? I am not a plant expert.
I'm going to say persimmon, but that's probably not right.
I'm going to say jellyfish dingle dongle do. Huh. You know, I think next time they should design a hiking app specifically for Norway called AllTrails instead of AllTrails. Get it? Well, this climb is super cute. What kind of game do they play down there on that little rainbow pinwheel? We saw that in Greenland, I think. Let's see, flat trail or stairs? Flat trail. All right, stairs. AllTrails says stairs.
D also says stairs. These views, wow.
Hey, look, benches and wind. Well, there's an even better shot of my onion dome building friend. The drops are coming. Well, I'll probably switch back to GoPro here shortly, but you can see all the way over to our ship. That area that we just walked through. And there we go. Top of the world. Scenic overlook. Here's where they keep their D's in Norway.
Very windy.
And if you need to find Cairo, London, the South Pole, or the North Pole, oh, I see the bottom one says Los Angeles, we're in luck. Let's try to get a few views before deciding if we need to go GoPro mode or not. And from here, it looks like downhill again, which I like. The views get worse, but you know, downhill's my friend.
Breathing's better. No, I'm just kidding.
There's no flag on the flagpole up here because I know they're talking about those 20 some odd mile an hour winds, which, you know, I don't know what this little structure in the middle is though. A stone pole. So for downs, we can either choose stairs or ramps. Look at you using that ramp.
I'm showing different options.
That's right. There are a lot of benches here too. Ooh, a viewpoint. Let's view it. In other news, we're happy to report that these boots are breaking in just fine. I know you guys have been wondering since, where was that, Eidfjord?
Yeah, last time we were in Norway. They're much better, and I'm happy to have them because waterproofing is very important in the rain.
Pro tips. Look what we found. Is it a troll cave? Can it be? Probably not. Let's continue our breezy adventure to the right and down. You guys, look at all this Art Nouveau. That is Art Nouveau if I've ever seen Art Nouveau.
Is it though?
I don't know. Well, we're going to jump across now and kind of skirt along the side of this park over toward this gorgeous church. I think the AllTrails path has you walking directly in front of it, but you can't get good photos and videos if you're directly in front of it, huh? So you stay across the street and you get all these shots.
Professional.
So the map just calls this one Alesund Kirke, so Alesund Church. It should be on Alesund Road. No. Let's see what kind of views we get from this side. We're basically just making a circle of this church.
That brickwork is gorgeous.
So is that pole. Hey, pole. Just look at this intricate, gorgeous brickwork.
Art Nouveau.
Art Nouveau style, of course. I'm going to say everything is Art Nouveau style. There's some Art Nouveau flowers. We've had some Art Nouveau construction sounds in the background over here.
Clovers.
Oh, Art Nouveau clovers.
Yeah. We nailed it.
So we've strayed about a half a block off the AllTrails green line, but I think we're getting some excellent views down here, and we can connect back up to it if we take a left at this next intersection. Hey, we have found the front of the church. Success. And there's a little monument over here. And they do have signs. I guess you can go in the church for 50 krona, which is about $5. It's a 10-to-1 ratio, or exchange rate. Ooh, artsy photos by D.
Not coming out how I want.
Oh no, the rainbow flower shot. We are going to continue on this street directly opposite the front of the church. Look at all these Art Nouveau step gables. Now we're going to take this right just in front of the step gable house. Wait, a side street shot with a church? She couldn't resist herself. Well, there's our ship in the distance again. We haven't really lost sight of it too much during this loop. Guys, is this Art Nouveau? Have we found it? Did we do the thing? I really don't even know. You know, I'm not even going to Google what Art Nouveau is until later. That is fascinating.
It's really pretty.
Oh, that has brought us right back over to a street that we just got done a-walking. So we've completed one loop. There is still one whole other side of town that we have not touched yet, so here we go. There's the back side of that yellow hotel area that we were walking on the front side earlier. Mall of Norway. Oh my gosh, we found the primary shopping district. Oh, we are in trouble. Oh my gosh, get me out of here. I might buy all these sheep. They're so cute. Oh, they have socks. Dale of Norway. Well, I'm not Dale, so I can't steal his socks, but... Well, that's stinking adorable. Ooh, it's coming down now.
Very tall.
Alright, we survived the souvenir store.
Barely.
Let's see if I can not get distracted again by cool stuff. Trolls, trolls, everywhere a troll. Well, from here we get yet another view out on the water. There's our friendly lighthouse now across the way. Oh, cool statue. It's a little closer shot of the statue. Kind of backlit. It's about noon now. Most of the heavy rains are supposed to start around 1 or 2, but I think we'll be in perfectly good time to finish this last little piece of loop and make it back before we get soaked. Well, there's the wording on the statue. Must be all those beans they eat for breakfast. Oh, here is a plaque with the real meaning of the statue monument. All I can really see is 1940 to 1945, so something having to do with the war. It's a beautiful day for some kayaking.
I think they're done.
We are in the home stretch now, so it looks like we basically follow the waterfront back in the general direction of the ship. And this road has brought us back up to intersect with the shopping street, and the ship should be straight ahead. A shopping center with a passageway to the cruise harbor? All right. Your shopping street in the heart of Alesund. Well, that's kind of cool. Like a block from the ship, if even. It is a legitimate, cute little mall. All right, we're doing some shopping, y'all. Man, Dee found a new shirt in a store already. We're going to keep exploring, see what else we can find. They have $5 books. Oh, I just need to learn the language and I'll be in business. Yeah, oh yeah, they're translated, so even if they're... That's funny.
That's great, though.
Let us wander back outside. There be our ship. And this connects us back up to those green footprints that we were following this morning. Now we will just follow them in reverse before the bottom drops out. Oh, they've got beverages.
Chocolate?
Hot chocolate indeed. We did have to drink our chocolate before getting back on the ship, but now we are ready for home sweet home. Y'all, we are fresh and clean and most importantly dry.
Yeah.
So tell me about your slightly soggy day of exploring in Alesund.
It was soggy, but it was still a really good day. Absolutely beautiful, like scenery, the buildings, how it's on the water. I really enjoyed that. All the trolls that were in town. Nice shops too, like affordable prices. Really cute souvenir stores. I liked the trek up the hill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to the viewpoints that we went to, and it wasn't too bad, even with the rain.
That's true, and you are currently wearing your...
I think anything like extravagant, it's just a t-shirt, but I liked it.
Yeah, and I got a pin, some socks, which you will see in a moment, stretched out on my foot.
Yeah.
They're decent, but I did stretch them.
It was a good rainy day to go in and look at things.
Yeah, and we learned all about Art Nouveau.
Did we?
Did not. We didn't. I Googled it, and I still...
It's like trees and flowers and nature and things like that that are inspired in the artwork. So
very ornate and stuff like that.
We did look it up.
Anyway, and if we ever get back to Alesund and the Troll Stiggen Road is open, we're going up that stinking road, okay?
Definite Stiggen Road.
I guess that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Now we are going to wander out, do some trivia, eventually make our way to dinner, and
music.
Hey,
all sorts of fun stuff.
Let's have a fun
evening. Yeah.
Well, we've already gotten our tulip, so I think we're just going to play for fun over here from the Rolling Stone side of the world. Ooh, the theme of the 4 o'clock trivia today is Norway. We'll see how much we learned. We know there are trolls. I'm curious to see if the 4:30 trivia is going to be Dutch like it was last week, like Dutch language, or is it going to be English language, because there are considerably fewer folks from the Netherlands on here on this cruise.
I don't know, royalty.
Oh, Thomas just said 4:30 is going to be Dutch language trivia.
Program, but today I figured let's do Norway. Hey, vraag maar 2. In welk jaar kwam de eerste BlackBerry-telefoon op de markt?
Look how empty that stage is. I guess the jazz band that was on last week, they are not on this cruise. So, interesting. Anyway, it is time for the dinner. So, welcome to Deck 2, Dining Room. Well, we are done with dinner now, and we've started sailing away. We've come back to the forward section of Deck 2. There is a Motown music trivia happening across the way in Billboard, and then we should have a rock and roll set here at Rolling Stone.
Thank you so much for playing. I'll be back here 8:30 with a Scattergory game, which is a very fun game. Hope to see you then. play one game. Sometimes we have a game night and then it will be an actual game show. And what we're gonna do, somebody is going to roll this die, probably JM, one of our servers, and then you have 3 minutes to fill in all those 12 different categories that I have on the screen with that particular letter. Just don't kill anybody, okay? Oh, you're really gonna make me run. Okay. Alright, so 3 minutes, and the letter is A. I hope you enjoyed it. So how many points did we get?
Ooh, we only had 4 survivors. Oh no.
Game night is a variety. Tomorrow we'll have an actual game show, 8:30 in the BB Kings, which will be majority rules.
We have come back to the cabin to find our paper for tomorrow in Trondheim. And we also have an invitation for the Mariner Society Loyalty Party. Good night. We're back in the cabin. So we went out and did some stuff this evening. How about that?
We did. It was good. There was a comedian
An Irish
from
comedian.
Ireland, and I'm sure it was great, but that's not something we can film. So we decided to do other things that we could show you.
Yeah, so we rocked out with the band. Actually, it was a very calm set. The songwriter set is not, well, it's not the Rolling Stone Rock Room on here anymore. It is Rolling Stone Lounge, so it's not like boom boom rock and roll all the time. So
yeah, they're very good. They've obviously played together, I think, for a little while. You can tell, and like it's a tight set, and I like the songs that they chose. It was really nice.
True. Then we played Scattergories, and we did pretty well. 4 was actually a pretty top middle score, I have to say.
Yeah, I like Thomas. He's a really good host. He's been everywhere, so he does a really good job hosting anything he does. It was fun.
Yeah. No, the funny thing was scandalous. There were 2 teams that were playing with the letter A Dutch language words, and everybody else was doing English language words. The 2 Dutch teams won. They got like 10 and 8 points because we couldn't.
It was fair. Thomas knew they were legit words. It's funny though, because like
we couldn't knock their words out.
I think one of them was like endive. Like
spelled
the
with an
lettuce,
A.
and they spell it with an A. I was like, that's an E, but that's funny how that works.
That's funny. So, yeah, if you come on here playing Dutch, you'll have
Or a
an
different
advantage.
language, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I think he said you could play in, like, Japanese or French. He just would have no clue what you're talking about. And he'll take your word for it, and you'll get a perfect score.
There you go. Tips.
Yeah, dinner. Speaking of, yum yum. Now, we copied each other a lot tonight, but it's because we like the same delicious things.
Yeah.
So, hey, empanada.
I was going for a Mexican-inspired meal, and I didn't know it at the time. This was so good. It was spinach, and I don't know if there was anything
That sauce,
else.
I just know that sauce on that plate was delicious.
Yeah, it was like a peppery, like ancho chili sauce maybe. It wasn't spicy, but it was such a good empanada. Was it just spinach?
It might have been.
Cheese? I don't know.
It probably was cheese. Yeah, it was full of deliciousness.
It was good.
That's all we know. Crispy. The sauce was like tomatoey with some smoky little...
Really good.
And at least one of this has already eaten this in the previous series,
That was
but
me.
it was a redo. There is the pozole.
Yeah, so this tasted like really good tasting hominy, which is what pozole has in it. I think there was pork in it. I'm not quite
Yeah,
sure.
like pulled pork.
Maybe some potatoes. Just a really good overall flavor with really good seasoning. Thank you, Holland. And it was hot and delicious.
Fantastic. I love it. They almost kind of like pulverized. I'm used to pozole having whole hominy pieces in it. This was like they put a little immersion blender in there and went and then took it out. Like, you know, just enough to break up the hominy into teeny tiny pieces.
So good.
It was.
You had the same thing.
I did.
forgot.
I know. We're just, but here, let's separate now. So you had chili relleno.
I never get chili relleno. And I was like, is it spicy? He was like, no, it's not. So this was so good. Very heavy because it was fried, but the cheese in it, I have no idea what kind it was. It was so tasty. It came with rice. And the sauce was like a chili sauce, but nothing was spicy. It was just very flavorful. And I loved the pico de gallo on top. It brought the freshness out.
I know what kind of cheese it was.
Tortilla?
Queso, because it's Mexican cheese. I don't know what kind of cheese it was.
It was good.
Yeah, true. I got sauerbraten, which is like a beef preparation. It's got purple sauerkraut down on the bottom. There's beets, there's carrots, there's little white things, which I forgot what they were. There's little like spätzle dumplings in there. Yeah, this is just a whole bunch of deliciousness on a plate. The beef was tender. All the flavors went really well together. The sauerkraut was just enough to like brighten it up, a little acidic.
Good.
I love this dish. You got the no sugar added almond fruitcake?
Almond fruitcake, yeah. It was so good. For a sugar-free dessert, it was quite tasty, very moist. It did have a lot of almond extract flavor. If you don't like that, it's probably be too much. But I thought it was delicious, and the berry sauce on it was a nice compliment. Really tasty.
And I got cheese, because I love cheese, and cheese tasted like cheese.
Their cheese is good.
It is.
It's very nice.
It is still the same, like other, unless you order it on Dutch night, it's basically the same cheeses every night, so you know what to expect. Never a blue and never a goat, from what I can see.
At least on this ship.
That's all right. Westerdam had all the blue, all the Westerdam time. Yeah, we got to go to bed. So we will see you tomorrow from Trondheim.
Yeah, more Norway.
Oh, come back then.
Let's do it. Bye.